Hi, I'm Brad Simmons, lead design technician of the new Admiral Motors Corporation. I'm here today to talk to you about something new and revolutionary in the car industry. It's an idea whose time has come, and it's only from Admiral's Motors. Freshness dating. It's a guarantee to you, the consumer, that the car you drive is at the peak of its drivability all the time. It's just one more thing that we here at Admiral are doing for you, and it's a really good idea.
Freshness dating from Admiral Motors. It's a really good idea. Really. At this moment in time, this is the news. With Sean Alex Thompson, Nancy Sullivan, Maestro Clark, Lou Thornton, Stan Quad, Dan O'Connor, Brad Sherwood, Deborah Magdalena, and Tommy Blaze. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan O'Connor and Deborah Magdalena.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the news. I'm Deborah Magdalena.
And I'm Dan O'Connor.
We really have a good show for you tonight, right, Dan?
Right you are, Deb.
Is something going on here?
Why, whatever do you mean, Deb?
Dan, what do you have in your hand?
Well, this is nothing, really.
Oh, nothing? Come on, what is it?
Okay, I'm holding down the applause button, Deborah.
The what?
The applause button. Every time I hit this button, it lights up in the audience there, and they applaud. They'll applaud for anything.
Oh, come on, anything?
Really, anything. Watch. Off the Lotus Garden menu. Item 16. Kung Pao chicken. See, it's that easy.
Wow, can I try it?
Sure, go ahead.
Close cover before striking.
Spoiled goat cheese.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Geraldo Rivera.
Come on, Dan, press the button.
I am pressing the button, Deb. I guess they won't clap for everything.
What's that button?
Oh, that's the panic button, Deb.
The what?
Panic button. Haven't you ever heard of anybody pushing the panic button?
Oh, I just thought that was an expression.
Nope. It actually exists, and this is the panic button right here.
But why would we have a panic button for?
I don't know. We've never dared use it.
You want to try it?
Sure. Go ahead.
Wow, that's so cool!
We'll be right back.
Next case on the docket is the State versus Johnny Byron Wilson, a.k.a. the Death Merchant. Bring in the prisoner.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, hey. Looking good. Hey.
Mr. Wilson, where's your attorney?
Your Honor, due to circumstances beyond my understanding, they tell me apparently I killed my lawyer and ate him, thereby forcing me to represent myself.
You're an animal.
Ouch. Hey, someone's a cranky-wanky this morning. Your Honor, if you'd like to postpone this for a later date when she's in a better mood, go ahead.
Let's just get this started. Miss Gerber?
The first charge is as follows. On the afternoon of May 12th, you were accused of beating a young librarian to death with a 28-ounce can of stewed vegetables in a ShopRite supermarket. And then, as 20 horrified witnesses looked on, 3 of them notary publics, you hacked the beaten man's head off with a machete, all the while yelling, "See you in hell, spawn of Satan." How do you respond to that, Mr. Wilson?
Well, sure, if you're going to give it a negative spin like that, it sounds pretty bad. Hey, I'm the first one to say, lock me up. However, what my worthy opponent, what with all her fancy book learning, failed to mention is that that very same victim had cut me off in traffic earlier that morning, and only by the grace of God was I lucky enough to exact my well-deserved revenge. Now, Ms. Gerber, something you said just a moment ago tickled my fancy. You said that I beat the victim to death with a can of what?
Vegetables.
Is this the can in question?
Yes, it is.
And will you read that label for the court, please?
Do I have to, Your Honor?
Please, just read the label.
Stewed tomatoes.
Funny. I know my hearing is intact, yet I could swear that I just heard you under oath utter the word tomato. What a funny, funny little bird you are.
I did just say the word tomato because that's what's written there. What is your point?
My point is this. According to Mr. Webster, a man who knew a thing or two about the English language, and I quote from page 1234, second column, third word from the bottom right under tomahawk, tomato, a red, fleshy, or yellow, pulpy, edible, my eyes aren't what they used to be. Could you read that last word for me, please? Right there, right there.
Fruit.
What was that?
Fruit.
Come again?
Fruit!
Once more?
Fruit!
Oh, color me perplexed. But didn't you just tell us all that I beat that victim to death with a can of vegetables?
What is your point?
A man's life hangs in the balance, and you want to know what my point is. Well, my point is this, little Miss Silk Shirt. First it's a fruit, then it's a vegetable. Everything seems to be askew and akimbo in your cockeyed little world, doesn't it, Miss Gerber?
Your Honor, and ladies and gentlemen of the jury, fruits or vegetables, doesn't matter. After this man's arrest, the police conducted a thorough search of his premises, revealing the decomposing remains of a young man buried in a shallow grave right outside his backyard.
I object. To refer to that grave as shallow, I believe is an insult not only to my hard work in digging that grave, but also to the memory of the deceased. Now, a grave, no matter how shallow, is never a shallow thing. It should be respected as the last dignified resting place of a loved one. Shallow, Your Honor? Oh, I think not. That librarian could have laid face down in that plot forever in pride and peace. Now, disturbing that peaceful slumber, that, Your Honor, that is shallow. That grave was deep, deep, I say, deep, deep.
Miss Gerber, just how deep was the shallow grave?
Your Honor, I fail to see the relevance.
Relevance? Oh, I think there's a lot of relevance here. Your Honor, if I may. Ms. Gerber, what kind of pizza would you say that is?
Your Honor, do I have to?
Please answer the question.
What's the matter, Ms. Gerber? Something to hide? Once again, I ask you, what kind of pizza is this?
I don't know. Pepperoni?
Could you be more specific, please?
A small pepperoni?
Oh, indeed, it is a small pepperoni pizza. But what kind of small pepperoni pizza?
A small deep dish pepperoni?
What?
A small deep dish pepperoni pizza.
Come again, what kind of dish?
Deep.
Could you repeat that again for the court
Deep.
stenographer? Oh, if it pleases the court, could the court stenographer read that back for us?
Deep.
Aha! No! Would you classify this pizza as deep? How deep?
Your Honor, where is this going?
Just answer the question, Miss Gerber.
I have no idea.
Ha ha, well, let me help you. Oh, it's about 2 inches. Well then, this is interesting. This is deep to you? Now let's harken back to your earlier testimony in which I buried someone in an allegedly shallow grave. Was this grave more shallow than this pizza?
Of course not.
Well, then just how deep was this shallow grave?
I don't know.
Well, take an educated guess, Miss Know-It-All.
I couldn't begin to guess.
Well, was it 27 inches, 28 inches, 29 inches, 30 inches, 31 inches, 32 inches?
All right. 24 inches.
Oh, 24 inches. What an interesting world we live in, where 24 inches is shallow and 2 inches is deep.
It was shallow for a grave.
Well, which was it, shallow or deep? Deep or shallow? Come on, don't waste the court's time. Ticky-tock, tick-tock, tock.
No, it was deep.
Oh, so now it's deep. Oh, when only moments ago you sat here in front of God and country and called it... Stenographer, please refresh my memory.
Shallow.
Ah! Your Honor, this shyster has made a mockery of this court. She has perjured herself in front of everyone.
Miss Gerber, do you realize the penalty for perjury is quite severe?
But, Your Honor.
Case dismissed. Bailiff, arrest this woman.
Yes, bailiff, arrest this shallow woman.
No, I will not be treated like this. I am a board member of the Harvard. My lawyer will be contacting you. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, sweet justice is alive and well in our great country. I believe we have all witnessed the miracle of democracy in action here. A shining example of how tiny people like you and I can have our day in court. God bless you all, and God bless America.
And now, as a continuing service to commuters around the country, here is the National Traffic Report with Bernie Williams, part-time NASCAR car driver and temporary acting president of the National Traffic Service. Bernie?
Thank you, Deborah, baby. As you can see, traffic is heavy on both coasts and should remain that way throughout the rest of the week. But on the weekend, it should clear up a little bit, because ain't nobody going to work. Y'all don't hear me, though. Anyway, in the Midwest, traffic is light and moving well. But expect a slowdown near Spearfish, South Dakota, because we got a stalled truck in the right lane. You know what I'm saying? So take my advice and use North Dakota instead. Y'all don't hear me, though. Anyway, in Ohio, it's lots of people driving side by side at the same speed. You know, so if you get caught up in that situation, take my advice, get right up on the bumper, right, till they get real scared. Then as soon as you get to that corner, take the inside rail and clip that back tire and send them off into the guardrail, right? Or you could just go around. My fault, had an Indy flashback. Anyway, watch the speedometer in the South, right? Because they giving out a gang of tickets because the budgets in New Mexico and Texas is coming up real short. So they setting up speed traps to try to make up the deficit, if you know what I'm saying, because the budget is short as a midget on crutches, baby. You know? And they using that new laser speed gun, too. So make sure you got the brand new Rodney King radar detector in your dashboard, because it's better to get slowed down than beat down. Y'all don't hear me, though. Anyway, and finally, we got a bulletproof windshield advisory down here in Florida. So for you tourists, watch your back, you know? Because a bullet through your window mess up your vacation, baby, and your seat covers, if you know what I'm saying. I'm going to have to catch y'all down the road because I got things to do. Take it, Deborah.
Thank you, Bernie. Very helpful as always. I understand you have some birthday wishes to pass along.
Oh, baby, you right as rain. I almost forgot, Deborah. I like to wish a happy 95th birthday to Nanny Mae Scarfo. She's 95 years old and still driving in the fast lane at 20 miles an hour with a left turn signal just blinking. God bless you, baby, but get your butt a bus pass. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, but Bernie, see y'all at the next pit stop, because I got to go.
All right, Bernie. And we'll...
Hi, Brad Simmons here, lead design technician of the new Admiral Motor Corporation. We're the company that brought you dual airbags, built-in child safety seats, and yes, freshness dating. Moments ago, our engineers came up with something so exciting, so revolutionary, we had to tell you about it right now. Excuse me, sir, could you come over here, please? Hello, what's your name?
John McNamara.
John. Tell me, John, what kind of car do you drive?
An Admiral Stallion.
Ah, good. So you're familiar with Admiral products?
I guess.
Please, sit inside this luxurious new Admiral Scorpion and tell me what you think, John.
Okay. I don't see anything different.
Exactly. You can't tell the difference between this car and any other Admiral car, yet there is a difference.
What is it?
This car is sugar-free. That's right, the same great drivability as all the other Admiral Motor products without all that sugar. And it's just one more thing that we here at Admiral are doing for you, and it's another really good idea.
The cars and trucks of the Admiral Motors Corporation. Now sugar-free. It's another really good idea. Really.
Toast, damn you, toast!
Oh, it's broken, honey. I put in a call to the repairman.
Well, where is he? Doesn't he understand that people have to go to work in the morning?
Look, I'm sure we're not the only family in Chicago whose toaster is broken. Look, it's getting late. Why don't you head to the office? I'm sure it'll be fixed by the time you get home.
Head to the office? Without my toast? Woman, have you gone insane?
I'm sorry. I didn't know what I must have been thinking. Look, just this once, why don't you eat your bread untoasted?
Untoasted? Untoasted? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Have I been transported to some parallel universe where people and things appear to be the way they've always been, except for one tiny yet significant difference designed to drive me nuts? I always have toast first thing in the morning. I always will have toast first thing in the morning. I have to have toast in the morning. You knew that when you married me.
Yes, but that wasn't the character trait that tipped the scales in your favor.
I can't live like this.
Honey.
I'm calling the boss and telling him I won't be in till later. He'll understand. He likes toast.
Does this scene look familiar to you? Now, while this is only a dramatization, remember, if the people in your house go off the deep end whenever they can't get the crunchy goodness of the toast they crave, keep an extra toaster around just in case. Make friends with your neighbors so in the event of an emergency, you can use their toaster. Because a day without toast, well, it's just another day.
Brought to you by the American producers of toast. It's not just bread, it's cooked bread.
Hi, Brad Simmons once again, lead technician of the new Admiral Motor Corporation. This time I have it. It's the idea you've all been waiting for. Forget seat belts. They don't really work. They're restrictive, they're binding, and they chafe you. Airbags? When you think about it, what are they really? A couple of balloons. But I have something here that I'm sure is going to work. Fear. I put a 12-inch spike right in the middle of the steering wheel. So if you're not paying attention to the road, if your mind wanders for even 1 second, bam! You're a dead man! Oh, they fought me on it all right, but I know it's a great idea. Great, I tell you! You think you're gonna fall asleep at the wheel when you're staring down the barrel of one of those 12-inch stainless steel spikes? It's never gonna happen, because I'm brilliant!
The Admiral Motors Corporation. We're always coming up with lots of really good ideas. Really.
Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back tomorrow night. Be good until then, and we'll watch for you.
Give me some toast, Maestro.
We got plenty of toast. All right.